you stressed the importance of winning football matches before the game, so how is that for starters?
It's great to win. There's no feeling like it, honestly. There isn't, even at my age. Just brilliant to win. We played some really great stuff as well too, and so delighted. But you still have to get the first goal in the game. Yang comes up and scores it and has an excellent performance, as did all the team.
How impressive how impressed were you with the patience shown, particularly in the build-up to that opening goal?
Yeah, well, it's a good point. I'm sometimes a wee bit like the crowd. I get a bit impatient because I think sometimes we could move it just a wee bit quicker. But things like that there will come. You know, I'm delighted, and it is. Eventually, it was patience that got us the reward.
There are players who seem to play with an extra level of confidence in the Martin Neill side, and Arma Engels is one of those. Today, an excellent finish. What does that mean for him, and what can it do for him?
Well, I've been saying this. You're talking about attacking midfield players, and really, if that's the case, if Callum is going to be holding, then you've got to have attacking midfield players. The most important thing for attacking midfield players is obviously getting up and down the field, getting tackles in, getting back, because that's the nature of the game. They have to be mobile, but scoring goals, and you have to score goals. And Benny comes off the bench and scores again. But Engels, these are really important, because at the end of the season, you have got to have your quota of goals in midfield.
And the young man on the right wing, Yang, who probably will never get the credit he deserves for a magnificent goal last week, has come up with a hugely important and impressive one today again.
Couldn't agree more. Yeah, big goal for us at the time, because as you were talking about, with a bit of patience, with things like that there, but overall you still have to put the ball in the net, and he scored. And that opening goal I think it was a big reward for him for the performances that he'd been putting in, and really, but very, very important for us.
There's different aspects to a game, and the scoreline itself suggests that it's straightforward, but the back line today and the organisation across the team, did that play an important part in the ultimate result here?
Well, just for me, I can only go, when I stepped in here some weeks ago, you don't really know the players, and there's one or two yet who have that maybe haven't had the time under me. Hopefully that there will change, but overall I thought Scales was, he had been very impressive for me, and I thought it was just straightforward to put him back into the side again in that sort of formation. Listen, I said to you before, everyone to their own. I mean, I've gone into formations and didn't know what day of the week it was, in all honesty. So at the end of it all, it's nice for him, and he played so well, as did the back four.
You may get a moment to rest this evening, but you'll have to get straight back to it with a big match away at Falkirk midweek.
Massive game today. We played well, and that by Monday morning that has to be resigned to the books, the history books. It doesn't matter anymore. This will be a big test for us. Big test for us, and they caused us plenty of problems before, and I'm sure that will be exactly the same again.